Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt and we're doing this shit still. Okay, cool. Now the introduction's out of the way, let's start building some spiders across the world. I don't really have anything to say. We're still trying to get to the edge of the world. We're hopefully going to get to 25% today. That is the goal. Whether we succeed or not, I don't know. Was there something we needed to do before we kept building today? I don't know. But we're going to just start building and see what happens. Alright, thank you. We'll come back with the spider army. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chasing me. Alright, cool. Hydrate, you say? Okay, we can hydrate. Oh, goodness. Hmm. Actually, we shouldn't have stopped right there. That's probably what we call a bad idea. There's a guy doing this challenge but on non-ribbon world. You know, I think I read about that on Reddit, and I thought, that poor son of a bitch. It's horrifying. What a miserable existence that would be. We're just going to deal with these guys. I don't know if they're going to be harmful, but I just don't like them existing. He's up to 20%. It's true. Good on him. I hope he achieves his dream. You'd make a smaller ribbon. If I was to do it again, and I'm not gonna do it again, I would also do it on a smaller ribbon. I agree wholeheartedly. This on a window that makes it easier? Yeah, we can. Great. And no, I would absolutely do this on a smaller ribbon if I was to do it again. I have a ring light. Yes? I do have a ring light. Why do you say that with surprise? Is it only just apparent now? I've had it for like that. Yeah, I've had it since I've been in the new place. Which was like ages ago. Might just be angled slightly differently, I don't know. I need it for my OnlyFans career. I, I don't even know what I'm on about now. Hope for the best. Ah, this run. How exciting it is. See, I can never look to the left and also see myself at the same time. I guess I could with delay. Yeah, this run is super duper exciting as always. And it's gonna stay super duper oh ho ho ho. It's the chat run. It really is. I've had a I was gonna say a tough day at work, but it wasn't really that tough. I've had a day at work. I've come home, I've eaten my dinner with Panda, and now we're just talking shit. Because that's what we do. This is actually kind of probably more energy stream than the one where I actually build stuff, because I need to think about stuff. By the way, Solburn, I hope you and everyone around you are safe. That's a thing I wanted to say to you real quick. What did I eat for dinner? We had 2-minute noodles and chicken nuggets. It's a very simple dinner today. And I'm not complaining because it was tasty. The Panda didn't want to make much, so she was like, 2-minute noodles? And I'm like, yeah! 2-minute noodles, let's do it. It's generally if she's like, I want to just make this because I can't be bothered doing anything else, I'm just going to agree with it because, you know, how people play Souls games to relax. Yeah, I don't get that. Send nudes? No. Send your own nudes. Get your own nudes. 2-minute or otherwise. Okay. Here we go. So on the train home today, I decided to read Marvel comics, and I'm pretty happy that I did that. Had like a book that I had rented from the library, and I was just quite happily reading it. And I was like, "Yep, this is the guy I am. I get to work on a train." I do sometimes. Yeah, I like the trains. Yeah, time. I don't want to give too much more information than that. Already I've said too much. It takes time. But yeah. I mean, this is the sort of thing where Goshen like reveals like in a infographic how much he actually knows. I haven't said enough. Yeah, well, I said too much, but I haven't said quite enough. But when Goshen sent like an infographic of all the stuff that he knows from things that I've said, it made me kind of spooky. It made me kind of spooky. No, it made me kind of like, oh shit, yeah, no, I give out way too much information. So, you know, I'm sure that wasn't his intent, but it's absolutely what I've gone with. And I mean, I don't think Goshen was doing it maliciously, but I realized someone could, so try to be less stupid about things. Despite the fact I've doxed myself twice now. We really do need to stop doing that. I gave less info than Veldak. True. He doesn't care. Well, exactly. I kind of need to care a little bit because it's potentially not just my safety, I suppose. I don't think I'm in danger. Let's be honest. I'm not nearly at the size that I could be in danger. But, you know, you never know. Maybe tomorrow I get 1 million followers and I am in danger. That's not happening. We all know that. Let's not imagine that's a feasible reality. But, you know, you do need to consider it since everything goes up on VODs. Feasible reality. That's not feasible. Yes, this is the sort of stream that gets the $1 million subs. This is the sort of stream that people just lust for on the stream, on the internets. A Factorio game where you just march east. It's not even what Factorio is about. Factorio is about going north. So we just sort of keep on churning through the bugs and eventually be done. As I said, 25% is the easy target today. If we get to 26%, I'll be pretty happy. But I don't really know what my supplies look like, so I don't know how plausible that is at this stage. And at some point I may need to make a base to just start building some really basic stuff again. Which would be kind of annoying. Oh, whoa, 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 we missed something down there. Just like a basic base to build like more repair packs, and well, repair packs are fine. Certainly more explosives would be required. So somewhere where iron, copper, basic base to build basic base stuff. Yeah, exactly. I need oil, iron, copper. I think that probably, and water. But I need coal? I might need coal as well, because I might need plastics. We'll figure that out. I don't know if that's going to be today or next time. I'm such a basic bitch. Basic biss. I know you didn't say bitch. You can call me a basic bitch. But you know what? I'll take what I can get these days. Alright. Continue marching. Shields are holding well, however the batteries are not. My kingdom for a legendary fusion reactor. I wonder when they're going to announce the fact they've changed the names of those things. Because it's probably not like a big deal. They probably that should be like a full Friday Factorio facts. Okay, we don't like the name of uncommon, rare, epic, legendary. Want to do a test run of your mod? Yeah. How far away is your mod from being complete? Problem isn't those names. I disagree. My problem is 100% with those names. I am joking. I personally don't have a problem with it, but I understand why you would. Rather than the basic one as normal and not common. Wait, that's oh shoot bunnies. No, that's probably fine. It's cural, not neural? Oh really? I didn't know there was like the way the system had to go. Well, it could be cural. What if it's cural now? Goodness gracious. Hello, Tower. Scared me. Sufficient, clean, impressive, precise. Oh, for like the names? Well, I mean, basic is sufficient, I suppose. It's been a while, has it? I don't know. It just feels like yesterday that I saw you. How long's it been? 3, 4 years? Where's my other reactor? Might as well charge the batteries a little bit. How are we doing? How are we doing? The ping is at 23%. 2% to go. What do you mean it's been a while since we've done this stupid thing? That is also true. Oh dear. It's been a while since you were last here, 2 weeks or so. Been a bit busy. Oh, really? Well, I hope you're doing well. Basic, bussin', Bola, Gucci, Goat. You know what? I think you started good, but I kind of wanted you to just keep going with the bees. I was enjoying all the bees. Basic, bussin', Bola, brilliant, beautiful. It'll be like multiple E's as well as beautiful. Oh, hello. Rude. Best should be best. I can't really disagree with that logic, but I want to. The logic is sound. Think rail on tracks. Hang on, I'll have a look at that in a second. Let me just deal with this murder. Oh, I see the problem. We're slow right now. You know what? It's fine. We'll let the batteries charge up. We can be a bit slow for now. You know, the fact that we're slow is why we're taking extra damage. You're right, we are missing one. Ow. Yeah, that was missed. Oh, it's because the bots were coming back. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we're faster again now. That's better. I think. I'm going to say that's better, and you can't fight me about it. You just got to agree. By law, by the New Zealand Constitution. Okay. Burn through the worms. I would need 309.5 spiders to get a legendary one. I don't need a legendary spider. See, a legendary spider is one of those, like, dreams, but you don't need a legendary spider. What you need is just a good spider. Like, even rare spiders would still be pretty good. How many spiders would I need to make a rare spider? I'd need that for the achievement of consuming a legendary fish. You know what? That sounds like a fun thing that I would do. I would consume a legendary fish for a stream. There should be like a speedrun called Fish Percent, where it's like how long it takes to consume a legendary fish. I'm not going to start that stream. I'm just saying it should be a thing. 100% runs are going to be wacky. They are. They're going to be very long as well, I assume. Like, it's a question whether even 100% runs even continue to exist. Then again, I guess you can do like a 100% run in like 23 minutes these days or whatever. It's not 23 minutes. It's like 4 hours or something. Only twice the main game? Oh, like a 4-hour run is doable. Okay, an 8-hour run, you can do an 8-hour run. That's not impossible. But it's a bit more time commitment. But the people who are really into it are going to make that time commitment, and they'll be on top of the leaderboards because those people be crazy. By the way, 4.5 horses. I just want to point out the Blood Angels want to know your location. We are finding 4.5 horses. Oh, my spider's slightly damaged. Okay, there's also Horus, the Egyptian god, I suppose. Hold your horses. Chaos would have won if only they held their horses. Only a handful of people in the world who can 100% in under 5 hours. True. I mean, there's only a handful of people in the world that speedrun, let's be honest. Like, speedrunning communities, but speedrunners in general are a rare breed. And I salute them, but they scare me, you know? I fear no man, but that thing scares me. Let's just wipe these guys out, and then we'll go and build that bridge. Build a bridge and get over it, as they say. As they say to me a lot when I'm complaining about something or other. I'll see. Build a bridge and get over it. Which is offensive, but also true. I should build a bridge and also then subsequently get over the bridge. See, if I had like one more, like, or a couple more things, I could make the spider so much better. I don't need a great, like a legendary spider. Just a good spider would be sufficient. Oh, hello. You are late for the party, my dude. You could also put in good legs. That's true. Good legs might actually be more beneficial. Oh crap. Full legendary armor is C block level of crazy. Okay, hear me out. Don't get weirded out by this. But what if we had legendary C block armor? Now, I don't want to say anything too weird here, but if legendary C block armor doesn't make you slightly aroused, we're not the same. You know? Hear me out. It's not quite what I said, but I'll take it. Because let's just be honest. Legendary C block armor, can you imagine the size? Can you imagine the scope? Can you imagine just the pure chaotic sexual energies of it? My phone is ringing. I may have to change a nappy. Yeah, cats hear us meow. Exactly. Oh, can't do it like that. Okay, I gotta change the nappy, but I'm gonna deal with these bugs first. Quite frankly, they should not be. Oh, it's a big. You know what? Just realized it's a much bigger hive than I expected. So maybe I need to go change the nappy first. Okay. I'll be back in a second, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Don't do anything foolish. I'm only gonna be gone for a few minutes. So don't eat paste. Nappy is bigger than I expected. Well, doesn't matter the size. Sorry about that, everyone. I have returned. So I went in there first off. The important thing is I went in there and Lil K was crying, and I was like, "What happened?" And Panda's like, "I sneezed and it scared him." So Lil K is scared by loud sneezes sometimes. Which I suppose that's true. Aren't we all scared by loud sneezes? That makes sense, right? Anyway, we're just gonna laser through these bad boys because these boys are the baddest boys. Anyway, the nappy has been changed, and we are all good to continue this, whatever the hell it is. Energy weapon research is almost going to be at level 10, which is exciting. Just a little bit of energy weapon damage will mean things go slightly faster. I don't know how much faster, but it'll go a bit faster. Because the behemoths take too many shots. Everything else dies pretty quickly, but the behemoth bugs take way too many shots. And they just need to die quicker. Which improved lasers will do that. Improved lasers will do that to you. Behemoth moths. Yeah, you don't want that shit in your life. You know, I don't even like regular moths. They're just the worst. I mean, they're not the worst. Like, bees are pretty bad. As, if this is a Mothman, I swear to God, I will click on this, but if it's a Mothman, I swear to God. Oh, it's not a Mothman, but I'm also not pleased with it. Not a Mothman. I had a D&D game where, like, the DM was obsessed with Mothman for the time, so Mothman was in the game. It wasn't really villainous. It wasn't really anything. It was just there, just chilling, being a Mothman. I'm like, alright. Who's my least favorite Star Wars character, you ask? Well, other than C-3PO, Mon Mothma, because she's a moth. Mothra. But actually it's C-3PO, because C-3PO is actually the worst Star Wars character. Barring none. And that's just a true statement that a lot of people can't handle. Because they're like, I remembered... Yeah, Mothra is Moth Kaiju. I'm aware of Mothra. People are like, C-3PO is not the worst character. You forgot Jar Jar exists. I'm like, oh no, I remembered. And that's when Star Wars fans get really upset at me. And that's when, hey, listen, what this needle dick said about Star Wars again. Situation has arisen. See, that's what that guy should have been angry at me for. My belief on that Jar Jar is a better character than C-3PO. Godzilla-sized moth. Oh, what bothers me is all the little moth dust you get. Ugh. Moth dust is why moths are terrible. Okay. Maybe, like, angry Star Wars nerd knew I knew the truth about C-3PO being the worst. And I don't care. You once went to a public bathroom. You know what you saw and what I said? What I see. Okay. You know what I saw and what I see? I see 3PO. Yep. Well, it could have been worse. Could have actually seen C-3PO, aka the worst character in Star Wars. Yeah, we're gonna wait for some repairs, I think. You need to work now? Alright, well you go work, that's alright. Get some work done. Sure you don't get in trouble with your overlords. Out of curiosity, how far away is the train? Can the train reach over here? So far, so good. I haven't seen episode 8. I have seen episode 8. Why? Star Wars. Yeah, I've seen episode 8. Why, what's wrong with episode 8? Wasn't the worst. The only thing with Star Wars I haven't really seen is the TV shows. I've seen like the main, what, 11 movies. 9 was the worst. Yeah, I agree, 9 was the worst. I mean, I've seen the 11 Star Wars movies and I've enjoyed them. Yeah, you forgot Rogue One and Solo. I liked Solo. I enjoyed it, actually. Rogue One was okay. Rogue One, a lot of people like Rogue One. Whether you agree or not, I mean, clearly you thought it was okay. But I liked Rogue One. It was Star Wars without the Jedi bullshit. You know, it actually felt like a war movie. R1 retconned Kyle Katarn. Dude, Kyle Katarn was already retconned. What are you talking about? Kyle Katarn is long gone. Ain't no one know Kyle Katarn except Star Wars nerds. And by that I mean people who played Jedi Knight series. Also, let's keep in mind that the mission to steal the Death Star plans is literally the first mission of Dark Forces, and it is also the easiest mission of Dark Forces. I mean, I'd like to think the Death Star plans are slightly better protected than the first mission of a video game. You know, the tutorial mission. You know, they're all like, "Oh, you can be the guy that stole the Death Star plans." What, in the first mission in your tutorial game? I'm sorry, I'm disappointed at how easy it was to steal the Death Star plans. Like, they weren't protected. They just put them in a fridge and put a note on it saying, you know, Vader's lunch, do not eat. And I ate it. Like, it was protected by what? 30 stormtroopers? Total? I mean, I mean, and let's also remember, Kyle Katarn, rebel and therefore terrorist, you know, stole plans to the energy-efficient space moon. Sorry, it's not space moon, peace moon. Gotta stop calling it the Death Star. That's rebel propaganda. It's like the German mathematician who made the Enigma machine deliberately easier hack than it could have been. Oh, really? Why would he make it easier? You think someone on the Imperials didn't like the Peace Moon? That's disappointing. I think whoever that was should be brought in for a conversation. Just a conversation, you know. No one's getting demoted. In fact, I've heard if you get killed in action, you get 2 promotions. So he's going to get promoted. That's pretty exciting. Felt bad about the whole thing, fair enough. Biggest missing features is still missing from your mod is miners. Why, what are the miners doing? Or not doing? Are they proving to be a little bit more difficult to program? There's a bunch of things in World War II where it's just like someone just goes, you know what, I don't feel comfortable about what we've been doing actually. You know, and having second thoughts and kind of, you know. When you put the miner down, it'll change the ore in its area to quality enhanced ore. Wait, Does the better miners increase the quality of ore? I thought they just increased productivity. Not easy, but there's a cryptographic flaw that was specific and precise enough that none of the non-mathematicians Germans had any idea. The code breakers were like, hey, this thing here, is this like an oversight? Fair enough. Yeah, that's interesting. That's fascinating. So they're just like, that's almost too easy. Like, what? Well, not too easy, but you know what I mean. Oh, I didn't know they increased the quality of the ore. It does make sense, though. Okay. I mean, it's important that, you know, it has character. What was the thing, like, from, Metal Gear Solid, where, like, if you hit the radar dish, there was no way it could see without opening up the hatch? Otacon was like, yeah, it gives it personality. It's like, we're trying to kill people here. Personality is not the important thing. I guess the Metal Gear wasn't designed to kill. Well, Metal Gear Rex, it was designed as an anti-nuke weapon, which doesn't go particularly well if it fires nukes. Metal Gear. Hello. Metal Gear, a franchise that I refused to... Oh, wait. Franchise that I refuse to ever play again. That being said, I can't say they're going to make too many more of them with Kojima gone. I played 1 and 2. Oh, sorry. I played Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2. And at that point, I was kind of like, I don't want to do this anymore. I just don't care. I'm sick of just listening to like 20-minute codec conversations. Revengeance, that was the one with Raiden, right? Just like some of them were that like kind of long. I don't know how long they were. And I was just like, I don't really care to do that. I don't want to. Can't make me. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 ending scene was an hour and 30 minutes. Like, if that. I don't watch movies at the best of time. Like, I don't mind an ending sequence being like 20, 30 minutes. Like, you know, including the boss fight and credits. I don't mind that. But the whole thing is an hour 30. I don't want to do that. I just don't. And I'm happy for people who loved that shit. But I was not for that. I was like, nope, straight up don't want to do it. I'm sure some people absolutely loved the hour and 30-minute cutscene. Oh no. Surely some of it could have been cut for brevity, you know? And at this point, Snake and Otacon make out, and there's a lot of extra tongue. But you don't need that, because this scene goes for 30 minutes. Would you like to see that? Actually, click yes. Go on. Kinda. You know what? Never mind. I've just sold myself a Metal Gear Solid 4. Did that cutscene's not there? You know what? I don't know what Kojima does. Maybe that cutscene is there. Kojima was weird with stuff. Actually, no. Kojima was weirdly weird. It like, what was that other game? The one where you do... He's still weird with stuff. What was that game that he released with you're the delivery man and there's the baby? Called Baby, I think it was. Like, that game have like weird... Ah, Death Stranding, that's the one. Did that game have like weird sexual stuff in it that was like, why is this here? If it didn't, I'd be genuinely surprised, but can't imagine Kojima is that different a person. If anything, I'd imagine it was worse when he's not under the Konami. It had Norman Reedus and Monster Energy. I don't really know who Norman Reedus is. I know everyone was really excited about that, but I don't know who Norman Reedus is. Someone from Walking Dead, I guess? That's all I got. I don't know who he is. But was it weirdly sexual Norman Reedus and Monster Energy? That's probably the real question. He was naked some of the time. Well, weirdly sexual. But it's not anything I wouldn't expect from Kojima. You know? Shower scene? Yeah, that's kind of weird. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting to the about what I expect from Kojima. Having a movie star doesn't make you want to play a game more. I agree. I agree. Are we going to do this conversation again about royalties? No, I don't feel like it. Maybe I could do it. No, I completely agree. A voice actor or a movie star does not make me want to play a game more. Yeah. I mean, it's like, have you seen the ProZD thing? What Nintendo wants us to think with the Chris Pratt announcement of Mario movie? it's so good. ProZD is wonderful. I love him so much. Keanu Reeves, he makes everything better. I don't know, did he make Cyberpunk better? Did he improve Cyberpunk? Because people didn't seem too happy about Cyberpunk when it came out. I love how FromSoft takes theater actors for their voice acting. Don't know, never played it. Apparently it's good now. I've been told that Cyberpunk is good now. How bad would Cyberpunk have been without Keanu? There's the question we may never want the answer to. It could have been worse. You don't know. Okay, we need to charge the batteries a little bit. If you play a game or watch a movie, if you recognize an actor, you're like, oh yeah, that guy. Keanu is in there so you feel connected to a celebrity because he's a celebrity in game. You know, that kind of works actually. I don't remember the character's name. Johnny Guitar, no. Johnny Samurai, no. What was his name? Keanu Reeves. Cyberpunk. Johnny Mnemonic? No, it wasn't Samurai Jack. Guys, this is not the answer. What's his name? Johnny Silverhand. You know what? I think we were better with our names. Samurai Jack. Watcha! John Cyberpunk. Hello, I am John Cyberpunk. Yes. I am the punkest of the cybers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bro, you missed a spot. I don't exactly know where you missed a spot, but I know you did. Yeah. I'm not convinced you did now. You did miss a spot. You're a bad spider. John Cyberpunk. What a great name. No. The bad spider. No dessert. bit like John Wick. That's true. John Wick is a character that he plays, isn't it? I haven't seen John Wick though. I understand people liked it. Oh hell, we're running out of Twain Twacks. Who knows? I've heard good things about it. I mean, I was gonna watch it, but then it just sort of didn't happen. Okay, right. Oh hell. Rude. And that's turned to landfill? Nah, I'll get more landfill. Landfill is not what I'm short on, to be fair. I like the spider came all this way and then it didn't even build the okay. Okay. Dang it. There we go. Do I need any more of this? I think we're good for landfill right now, so... Let's go to... resupply. Used what feature? Decoupling? I use it a lot. I like decoupling. Fun. I was today thinking about doing a run where I didn't use inserters or belts at any point. I don't know if that's something I want to do. But I was thinking about it. Just a regular run. Just launch a rocket. Just piles and piles of assembly belts. Not assembly belts, sorry, assembly machines. Oh, I think it's still on energy mode. Well, that's gonna suck. Well, at least it won't run out of power. Okay, so we're just going to slowly amble across the wasteland with these spiders that are too slow. With less lasers than they usually have. Good morning, Space Panda. How you doing? Heal my ex, prepare to die. Yeah. That was a good line, right? Yep, one. And no, different panda. The other panda is a mighty panda. This is a space panda. It may be related somehow. I'm not sure. We've got some things happening these days. We've got multiple pandas, multiple Daves. Who knows, before we... Did we have multiple souls the other day? Like we had multiple souls. Maybe it's like one of those things that after a while we all find our, like, clone. Okay. This is going to take a little while because we don't have all my lasers and we don't have all my finesse or speed.
Thank you!
Oh, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Really appreciate it. Meow. Gotta get your meow. That's important. Don't get your meow. What's the point? Catception? Yeah, there's another cat! God, there's another cat too, isn't there? See? Everyone's got their clones. If I can't make it, Warcat will run my stream for me. So, you know, appreciate it for that. My fellow cat clone. We haven't come to this agreement yet, but I just assume that's just going to happen. you know, you just got to do your part. It's like Starship Troopers, you know, I'm doing my part. Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, we need some repairs because the damage is coming in a little bit harder than I would like. We are running out of tracks pretty quickly too, which is concerning. But the important thing is we are moving. We are moving, we are schmoving. Like as I was taught growing up, sometimes you gotta move and sometimes you gotta schmoove. No one told me that I had to schmoove, but I'm sure they would have if they thought about it for a second longer. Energy weapon damage 10 is at 86%. That's good. I don't know how much is going to improve my damage with the next level up, but it'll improve it. And that's what we really need. Big bulk of spiders just coming at your face. Which, from personal experience, you don't want spiders in your face. I can't say I've had a lot of spiders in my face, but I certainly don't want them there. $897 million copper right there. Ridiculous. I'm trying to think of like, I know it's still a year away. Oh, we're actually done. I know it's still a year away, so I don't need to think about it too much, but I keep thinking about like, what am I going to do with the expansion when it comes out? Am I just going to play a regular game? I think the answer is the first time, yeah, I will run one regular game, and then we'll just sort of see what happens. Are we not mining enough stone? Oh no. I didn't know we weren't mining enough stone. That's distressing. Not really going to help much either. Oh, because making all the landfill. Yeah, I might turn that one off. Hmm. We don't need landfill. That's the problem. Rails is what we need. Then again, we're not that far off, so it's not going to be the end of the world if rails are a little delayed. Might as well take the landfill. Got nothing else to take with me right now. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I think what I want to do is this. So that way it still gets the landfill first. Sorry, the stone first. And then we can just build off that. Yeah, we're probably going to have to come back a little bit sooner than I would have hoped, but that's okay. I would have preferred to grab more, but there's just no more to grab. It's pushing this train. I mean, it's still what, like 10,000 more tracks? That'll get me 20,000, oh, 10,000, 20,000 tiles. It'll get me what, 2%? Ugh. Sounded way better in my head before I gave it a number. Okay, go shoot some bugs. Go shoot some fires and kick some tires. As long as we just keep working on them, like, this damage is still good, right? Yeah, my shield's immediately failing. Kind of distressed on how quickly I've taken so much damage. You know, I've just realized something kind of silly. If this train goes as far as it wants to go, it's going to crash into the other train. So we do need to stop. We're going for fuel, by the way. Meh. Could be better, could be worse. Like, when we're doing it remotely, we just don't have quite the firepower, because we don't have the firepower on the front spider. Which is a shame, because normally the front spider has the most lasers, because they're coming from my backpack. It's alright. And just keep shooting, just keep dealing with the problem. Like, if every step, every one of these things we kill just gets a little bit closer. So that's what you've really got to think about. You don't think about how much there is to go, you just think about how much you're doing right now, which is nothing. Maybe don't think about that way. You got to think about it in a more positive way. You are making progress. It's the same logic I have with C block, which is in itself a nightmare on its own. Why do I do this in Factorio games? Oh, we've reached the existential part of the game, of the session. Get here eventually. You always get the existential part of the stream eventually. Important part of the stream. You start going, why am I doing this? The answer is, I don't know, I kind of committed to it and I'm just going to keep going with it. I could stop any time. That's the important thing to note. Why don't I stop? I don't know. It's kind of fun, I guess. I guess I'm having fun? Yeah, I'm having fun. Ah! I don't know why it surprised me delayed, but it did surprise me. It was a delay surprise, like, my finger hurt and I was like, why have I... No, it's not even though I was spooked by a bottle, that happens all the time. Spooked by the bottle like a second after it happened. I think the fact that it hit my finger surprised me, and then I was like, how my finger get hit? And really just that guy from Punch-Out, King Hippo. Like, what's going on? Why my finger hurt? I don't know. Oh, King Hippo. Just a happy boy. Just a big fat happy boy. I'm not saying I'm fat, but I'm a happy boy. And that's maybe what you really want to take away from this. Alright, my train's arrived. Wonderful. And so we've got 10,000 more track. Just in time, because we needed some. I'm going to pick this up, because quite frankly, I don't want to waste my fuel any more than I already am. Okay, Spider. I know you want this. We've got some repair, not repair packs, sorry. Yeah, some repair packs for you. Okay, thanks. Okay. Unfortunately, we're already beginning to run out of stuff. Like, already we've got one less carriage. Still got plenty of fuel, like 300 fuel. We've still got plenty of repair packs. Lift explosives we might actually be in trouble for. Might have to fix those up. Have to get those made up at some point. Anyway, for now, get some spidering done. We are at 23.5%. So we've still got 1.5% to go in the next hour and a half. Doable, I suppose? Hopefully. I was thinking also, what are the chances, like, how would I go if I just sort of ran along the bottom of the map? Like, I think when I get to 90%, I think that's a lot more doable. I don't think it's doable yet. No, you never really think about the sound that the spawners make when they die, but they'd make a little poo noise when they die. You don't normally hear it. Normally you don't kill that many that quickly, but... very soft sound. The more you listen for it, the more you can hear it. Oh, at what point did we just try to make the run for it? We just load up on landfill and we just go. Load up on landfill repair kits. I mean, actually, world's worst bubble wrap poppin'. It really is. That's actually a valid point. At what point do we just forget about the rail and just start building? Like, just start running for it. You know what? It's not bubble wrap popping. It's pimple popping. And I know some people kind of get a weird fascination for that. but it kind of explains everything. It's kind of gross. And when they die, they sort of leave pus, which, you know, pimple popping is also the worst type of bubble wrap popping. So, sorry that I've given you that image. I am genuinely sorry. But there's sort of round boils on the world. Well, I should be sorry. I am sorry. Like, I've seen enough of those videos to know I shouldn't have clicked on that link. Shouldn't have gone to that subreddit. There I was. Ugh. Just remembered it. It was like a full body shudder. You don't get those very often. That was like a little bit of coal there. Cute. Okay. Anything up here that needs to be dealt with? Yeah, there's some. Hey, Veldak. Welcome. We are 91% to energy weapons damage 10. Oh, my phone's ringing again. Weird, I thought we were done. Maybe I gotta turn off the lights. I will go see. Alright, back in a moment, everyone. Just gotta go see what I'm needed for. I'm pretty sure I'm just turning off some lights. It won't be too long. Unless I'm wrong. Like I suspected, I just needed to change the lights around to nighttime mode. Resume. Pew 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 pew. We're almost at 25%. I can smell it. It smells like victory, but a hollow victory. I mean, I can stop at 25. No, I can't stop at 25%. No matter how much I may want to, you can't stop at 25%. That's not a victory. I mean, what would I be if I stopped at 25%? coward? Probably. Logistical nightmare of the whole situation, really. I mean, okay. Here's a thought. Thought experiment time. What if we did just take the spiders, we loaded them up on things, and we just started walking? Is that worth trying? Just to see how far we can get? Because we've got a lot of armor. We don't worry about all the other stuff, we just start walking. What do you reckon? Load up on landfill. A long way walking back when I need more repair packs. Unless we can always build repair packs on the way. You know what? Let's do it. I'm going to build this line out here. This will be the last line we build. I'm going to give this a go. Vanilla fusion reactors do not need fuel. No, they don't. We're just going to start walking. We're going to start walking. We're going to take occasional breaks where we need to. And we'll see how it goes. Build line up to some water so I don't need to protect it. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Oh, wait, hang on. Whoa, what did I just see there? Please don't be the spawner. Please be a worm. It's a worm. Okay. Yeah, okay. We'll build up to water and then we'll do that. Good idea. So we'll build everything out. Because we'll have a lot of repair packs, and what we'll do is we'll put the robot repair things on me. And if we need to resupply along the way, we'll just resupply. We'll just build stuff. Start a little base. I guarantee that'll be faster than what we're doing now. And so the goal will not be to clear the wetlands anymore, it'll just be to move. So if we can just slide in through the bottom there, which is a phrase one should never say aloud. If you were to, and then we just see how far we can go. Now this might be a failure, but I do actually want to get this finished. The sooner I get this finished, the sooner I can just play C-Block. SeiferKatt loves C-Block. I always find C-Block funny where people are... Am I saying quotables again? I don't think I'm saying quotables again. No one's quoted me recently, so I think I'm safe. How you doing, Turtle? Oh. Yes. C. 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 No. No, it's curving. It's curving. The question I want to ask you all is, should we top or should we bottom? Seas have curves, that's true. Real seas have curves. You know what? We're going to do a poll on that. Actually, no, we'll worry about the poll when we're actually getting to a place where that's relevant. God damn it. What percent? Like 22, 23? 23.8. I will add your quote in just a moment. We can get 25 today. Can. I don't deny that. But I reckon we could get to 26 if we start going crazy. Maybe even more. More spiders I don't think will help. Also, more spiders would mean I have to go back to the base, and that very much doesn't help. These have straights too. Hey. It's an ally-friendly stream. Anyway, we'll keep doing this. And we'll just try to get to an ocean, I suppose. Like a star ocean of sorts. Do you have extra assemblers, right? Yeah, we've got plenty of assemblers. Yeah, we can absolutely do that. Now we will finish this, this plan. Oh no. Took my armor off by mistake. That could have been a disaster. Thankfully it wasn't. But it could have been. That's just a worm. He's just a worm, but he's doing it up. Living it up. Who posted that thing, would you love me if I was still a worm? Who posted that? Why have you entered my nightmares for so long because of that? I don't remember who posted that, but I saw it and now I have nightmares. Thanks, Salburn. Now I have nightmares because of that. They have worse videos. But if I don't watch them, they don't. If I don't watch them, they don't exist. Okay, how far do we have to go before we get to another ocean? Or another sea? Or correctly named, I suppose. Still at 91% science, which is kind of annoying me. Annoying is probably too strong a word. But I would like it if we were higher. I'd like it if science was continuing. How much science do we need? We need 16,000 for the next bit. Just imagine like cresting a hill, just all these walking spider tanks. That makes you uncomfortable? Good. Science might be stuck. I don't think science is stuck. I could have a look. First off, I think we found it. Oh, you little bastard. You may not have found it. I've run out of ores. I don't think so. Oh, I thought we found it, but then it's like, nope. Branching back out. Oh. Okay, you want me to check if we've run out of ores? I'm pretty sure we haven't. The wrist actually hurts doing that. Yeah, no, it's still coming. 93%. Yeah, no, it's still going pretty well. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, I've got plenty of ore. I'm gonna... Sorry, plenty of ore just sounds too much like plenty of ore. It is space science. I guarantee it's space science. Believe it or not, I got plenty of ore. Nope, didn't need to repeat that. We could have just left that sitting there and no one would have minded. We still got 100,000 stone. It's a bit slow, but we still got plenty. Show you the labs? Oh, what do you know? It's space science. SeiferKatt knows what he's talking about. Look, honestly, surprises me too. Let's just get a quick repair on. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, that could have been it. We were so close. And now we have to murder. I mean, we'll be murdering when we travel, just with the spiders, of course. Like, it's not like the murder's just going to stop one day. We're just going to be slightly less indiscriminate about it. As it won't be a plan to come back. If we start running out of resources, we will have to start searching for stuff, but that's okay. Right now we're just clearing things. But once we get to the sea, we can build in peace and harmony. Really quite surprising how quickly these lasers just burn through things. This is even before they're at level 10. What is the evolution now at? It's 0.99. If I remember rightly, 1 is actually not plausible because it goes like into like a limit. If I remember my mathematics terms correctly. It approaches 1 but never reaches 1, right? Oh, we've got a corner of the sea. Oh, could we be so lucky? Could this be it? It won't be it. I don't even believe it anymore. I've been tricked twice now. I don't want to believe. I can't believe. I've been hurt before. Zeno's paradox. What is Zeno's paradox? Oh, so close. We're so close. I believed. That was the thing. I believed again. And it hurt me again. Every time I believe, it just hurts me again. That's it. I don't believe ever. Can't make me believe. The fact that I believed, I was like, this is it. We found it. Nope. No, you haven't. And you'll never find it. I get 100% evolution unless you're a nutcase like Michael Hendricks. Who, pray tell, is Michael Hendricks? Hello, how you doing? Welcome. What is an Achilles? Pedal moves half the distance between itself and Achilles, and moves half that distance again. Oh, yeah. Factorio YouTuber that has a series where he starts the game with biters at 100% evolution. Ooh, that sounds painful. Why specifically Achilles? Yeah, it has been a long time. Are you keeping well? Ask Xeno. Fair enough. Next time I see them. Next time I see Xeno, I'll ask them why Achilles specifically. Probably just feels like he got a raw deal out of that whole heal situation. A normal world with zero biters? I mean, that's a normal thing, isn't it? Trying to live life? Hey, look, man. That living life is all good. You know, do continue to live life. If things have been on the up and up, that's bloody fantastic. You know, that's really great. Glad to hear it. Oh, I've run out of power. Derpsy derpsy. Uh. Oh. Oh, damn. That's pretty good. What a perfect world that would be. No biters. Ugh. 100% exterminated the biters. That's pretty decent and scary. I've only ever done that once, and it doesn't count because that was in space exploration with the plague missile. Which I love the plague missile, just how it just absolutely tanks your CPU or your frames as it's like systematically just killing every biter and nest and tree and coal and vitamelange. Origin only happens to a point sounding you. To a point. Kills coal. Ah! Ooh, I could be wrong on that one. It might not kill coal. Good point. Might not kill coal. I guess coal is already dead, right? Bahamut, we have donned the mask as per your request. Got it turned Vita into coal. You know, I never used it on a Vita Melange planet, so maybe? Rather, I did use it on a Vita Melange planet, but I never found any Vita Melange there. Who really knows? Not after you plague it. Oh yeah, that's true. After you plague it, coal is definitely not alive. This coal was alive, and then I killed it. By cleaning it. Got some soap, got some water, clean coal. Yeah. Oh look, there's some ocean. I don't believe it. No, I'm not going to believe. You can't make me believe that's the edge of the sea. I can't believe it. You've tricked me too many times. 3 times I believed you. Will not trick me a third. 4th. Again. We just need to... charge them batteries. Yep, see? Didn't believe. Didn't believe and I regret nothing. Don't see? Neither do I, clearly. You know what the problem was? I did kind of believe. That was my fault. I did actually believe. I told you that I didn't. Part of me was just hoping. And hoping is belief. That was my fault. Yeah, clearing novice of biters is just not fun. I will always say the combat is the worst part of Factorio. And I stick to it as I do huge amounts of combat in Factorio. What do you grind? I mean, I believe. I'm really just doing this so I can get the trains back in, but I don't know how long it's going to make me have to do this for. Haunting me now. I respect that. I respect the game taunting me. Very combat is a problem to be solved, but not really supposed to be enjoyed. Yeah, but it's not even a fun problem in my mind. Like, building all the stuff, that's a fun problem. You know, recycling in the future, making better stuff, that's a fun problem. Me. Combat, not a fun problem. It's a bad tower defense game. Can't make me believe. Gonna be like bloody Charlie Brown and Lucy all over again. You're gonna pull that football out from under me. There it is. There's the football pull. I'm not even surprised when it does that now. I'm just like, yeah. That bloody football pull. Every time. They mentioned new military targets. Yeah, they did. Try driving on a multiplayer server that is a problem to solve. No manage. What? What vehicle snap? It's more how do I balance my pollution production versus my factory production? Fighting the bite is a failed condition to that problem. I guess? But it's like, is it a problem? How do I open a door if I can just smash through it like the Juggernaut? It's not a problem. I can get through the door. I'm the goddamn Juggernaut. Like, if you don't care about the problem, then the solution, the fail state doesn't matter. I imagine you would be building very slowly. Fast? No, because you want the pollution to dissipate in the world. Fast would make pollution spread, get created incredibly quickly and spread too quickly. If you go slowly, it'll dissipate into the soil. I don't trust you, game. Only use one assembler in the middle of a forest, yeah. Pretty much. Oh man, now that it knows that I'm trying to find a C, it's just absolutely football pulling constantly. Almost surprising. Am I having fun? I don't know if I have an answer to that one. Wait, where are you guys going? Oh hey, science is 96%. It is nighttime for me. It is 9 o'clock at night. Well, 8:59, but you get the gist. Solburn, I'm going to ask you a weird question. You still have to work with all the stuff going on right now? Like, do you still go to the office to work with everything happening? Or is it a work from home situation? Something I was thinking about today. Work from home is allowed, but people are allowed to not work if they have issues. That's fair. Being at the office yesterday, it was empty. Today you're home. Fair enough. Oh, it's so scary. I can't imagine it. Every time you write something like that, I'm like, oh man, Factorio is rough right now, right? And then I remember, oh no, it's life. That's just life. I can't imagine it. So honestly, you know, for what it's worth, thoughts and prayers. I know that's usually meant as a sarcastic thing, but it really isn't here. Live in the safest city? That's good. and work near the safest place. That's a relief to hear. I mean, yeah, I definitely respect that. Okay, we've built a lot more than I really wanted to. I really just wanted to stop any time now. And apparently we've a bunch of spots. Wonderful. Good job, Blue Spider. Done goofed it again. Classic Blue Spider, always done goofing it. Are we on the war is bullshit kick? I mean, pretty much. Yeah. I think it's a decent kick to be on, isn't it? After that, we'll be on is Can Love Truly Bloom in a Battlefield, so don't worry, we'll get back into that. Uh, I say that being in a a very safe country. Um, Take your baby's back. Baby's back. This is uh, there's a fighter here. Like the hell? Oh, that's probably going to turn into a base at some point. You know what? I'm done with this. I'm done with this madness. We at 24.2. I am going to start the stupid walk. Elburn, you wish to be the top cat? We can make you the top cat if you wish to be. I think it's deserved. Systemic Glacier. Oh, you're still top cat. I thought you were saying you were still two cat. Wait, didn't you only take top cat like on the last stream? No. And takes top cat. I need to then change the price of top cat. How far away to the end? Not quite 25%. We're not 25% yet, but I'm going to start doing something different because I think we don't need to do this like as slowly as we have been. So we're going to start taking a lazy shortcut. Come on. Oh my goodness. I'm going to start taking a lazy shortcut because quite frankly, I'm done doing this very long rail. And so I'm going to go build this last bit of rail and then I'm done waiting for try and find a sea thing because I think we've already got biters behind us. We're just gonna have no landfill on that. Oh my. My son's crying. Like crybaby, right? He's literally a baby. He's allowed to cry. You know what? Even if he wasn't a baby, he'd still be allowed to cry. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take all this stuff and we're going to change all this up. But we need lots of repair packs, definitely. We need lots of landfill. We not need this other stuff, I guess. Oh hey, extra damage. We're going to take the bots, we're going to take the roboports. Yeah, we're going to take the bots and roboports. But we're only going to use them in places of safety because we only have a limited number of bots. We have a limited number of bots. Thank you very much for the follow, T-Ben. Appreciate it. Go and get those guys. They're making you silly. Okay. We don't need the repair packs. We know that. We need as many of these as we can carry, and emphasize how many of these we can carry. We're going to put them in the spider. Actually. Oh. We also need to put the construction bots in this, don't we? Do you have anything that we need? For construction bots, we need those. Actually, no, the repair packs can stay with me, of course. Does make a lot more sense. Okay. Can we? Here's a thought. Yes. Oh. We can turn these into combat spiders. I hadn't even considered such madness. Roll click to follow. Brilliant. Okay, so we've got the repair packs, roboports, the want those. Okay. And with that, we're going to start this new journey. Goal is no longer to make a clear path. We're going to bottom because I think that's always more fun, right? And we're just going to walk past things if we can. But if we have to do damage, we will. I'm not afraid to kill. And if we keep doing damage like that to ourselves, we'll never make it. A spearhead operation. Kind of, except the plan is not really a spearhead operation, much as we're just walking. We're just giving up the long walk theory, and we're just gonna just go for it. You know what? This was probably the thing that I was looking for ages. I finally gave up, and then the game's like, yeah, right, we'll give you the thing you were looking for. Beachheads always suck. I just want to leave. Can I please leave? Thank you. Yeah, get to a safe place and probably do some repairs. Okay, so the plan is we do have to take this off because we do not have drones to lose. I see there's a gap in the middle there, so we're going to take it. See, we get a lot more distance this way. But of course, sometimes when they do it like this, we have no option except to fight, so we'll fight. Try to take minimal damage this time. As opposed to last time where we just sort of rammed our head through it. Didn't really achieve much except a lot of pointless damage. Okay. And then we keep walking. We can go down the bottom there. Won't be too much of a problem down there. Probably should have. I'm walking here. Damn right I am. Go through the middle, where they're going to absolutely just spit all over us. And you know what? That's fine. Some people pay for that. I wouldn't, but some people do. And I try not to king shame here. I try not to. Happens though sometimes. Can't help it. Can't or won't? The real question. King shame. Absolutely shame the king. We have laser solar panels? We do. Oh, the king of shame. That's something different. Oh, Gosen, master of the pie. How's pie treating you, Gosen? Yeah, we just need to make a slightly bigger hole. We can get through with minimal damage. Yeah, I think we're good now. Love it. Excellent. Shaming the king, jester stuff, to be honest, that's true. King Koopa. Is King Koopa actually a king? King Cobra. Water? I know. Stay away from water, it's dangerous. I get it, I know, I know. No. Top was also silly. Those vessels are not seaworthy, they don't need to be. We're out. How are we going now? 24.7%. I think we're just rocking it now. They're seaworthy. uh, no, I'm trying to get to 100. I've decided I'm just going to do this to 100%. Should be faster. I gave up. This is the last sprint, yeah, the last 75% sprint. I always think it's important that you pace yourself for the first 25% of the race and then sprint the last 75%. This is why I lost cross country year after year in school. True story, by the way, I did. Prefer the term lowered our standards. Yeah, that's true. I just get to hold D a lot, and everyone loves to hold the D. And by the D, I mean Dave, because everyone loves to hold Dave. As they should. He's a lovely lad. Baited, not worthy of quoting, fair enough. Usually it's hold W to win. I'm innovating by holding the D. It's true. You know, you've heard of W plus M1. Have you heard of D plus M1? Oh, yes, this is so much faster progress. Oh. Sirs, I want nothing to do with you. It's probably another ocean. Man, I was playing for so long looking for oceans, and now all I can find is ocean. Ocean's 11 over here. Also, we lost a guy. Are you good? Oh, he's still scared. Skewered. Okay, he's good now. I don't have enough landfill to complete the sprint. Don't need it. I can build some landfill on the way. I was already going to have to start a base. So I might as well just do it while I'm... I can always just stop for a while, get some sand, and then do it. I feel like I could just put like a lead weight on the D key and just really make some progress, and then just tap W and S as we go. Okay, now we have to do some damage here. We actually need to fight through this one. Oh, over here actually looks pretty good. Alright, we still need to do some fighting. I had a driving setup, I could put W on the gas pedal. Oh my god, I wonder if Son of a Bobby has a spare driving pedal. I have to ask him. 'Cause he's a car guy, he plays a lot of that, some driving game, I don't know. Really into it. You have a spare? Well, you're in Germany. It's not as helpful. I also have a driving pedal, but it's currently in my car. Sending to Kiwistan. I prefer this phrase, Katistan, thank you very much. Cattington and Kiwistan. How are we doing? We're 25%? 25.1. Oh yeah, we're getting there. Oh, 25%. Go us. Quarter of the way. We're going so much faster now that we're just abandoning, throwing caution to the winds. How much copper is this? How much? Airline stun. Never too late to become the greatest sprinter Factorio has ever seen. No, I didn't continue my story about being last in cross country. So, calling cross country was kind of a bit of a bullshit thing because it wasn't really cross country. It was more like, uh, like a 2-3 kilometer run. But we had to do this like long run like once a year. Every year it was like a big event, and everyone in school would gather, and you would basically just sit down and wait until you were called to run, and then you would run for like a decent amount of time, and then they'd be like, okay, done. But when we moved to a new town, we did cross country, and I was last by like a significant amount, and it was pretty bad. It was pretty humiliating because the bullies all did fairly well, and then they were like, "Ha, let's pick on the guy who sucks and came last." Yes, you don't run across the country. Don't worry. It's not quite what it is, but I was bullied for that, and then the next year I came last again, and the next year I came last again, and I basically came last like for 4 years in a row. And the only reason I didn't come last again is because someone moved into our school and they were slower than I was. I was just like, yes. And it wasn't even that I wasn't trying. Like, I was trying, I just wasn't good. And I wasn't practicing, so that was probably the other part. Clearly, I didn't care that much. Was I fat? No, I was just unfit. Like, I never really participated in sports. I never did anything like that. I just didn't care. And, like, who becomes a natural at running by not running? I was out of practice. I was unfit. I'd like to say I am exactly as fit now as I was when I was an early teen. Panda set that other guy. That other guy what? On fire? Panda never met that other guy. That's what you think. I'm fairly convinced that Panda could have never met this person. He's the behinder. She moved that other guy. The other guy died. Yeah, he died that day, which is why he was actually the slowest. Yeah, I died before Panda came to New Zealand. I mean, I didn't keep it like my sister was friends with his sister, But I'm pretty sure they didn't keep in contact either. So maybe, I don't know. I've got no proof that he didn't. He did. That makes sense. He was fat. He was a fat boy. You know, not fat shaming him. He was just he was a larger, more rotund man, boy, and boy. Uh, he didn't get bullied for it either, though, but just because he wasn't an absolute nerd. He just like he wasn't particularly good at. Oh no, hang on, we're gonna have a problem with this. He wasn't particularly good at schoolwork. He wasn't particularly interesting to bully, so they didn't bully him. He just bullied me because that's how it works, right? What is all this stuff here? Panda's been putting stuff on my desk. Taxes? What do I need those for? My desk is not clear right now. It has. Went for a bit of a drive the other day and got some cards. Now I have more followers than they do. I mean, again, I don't know. Maybe it's like does some research. It's like, oh, that's the guy that is like number 3 in New Zealand. I say number 3 because no one cares who number 3 is, right? And an OnlyFans page. That's true. I got my OnlyFans page. Good. Does well. Nope, that's the wrong picture. There we go. It's a cat. Okay. Have a look at a cat. And you guys have to tell me whether it's a good cat or not, because I can't bother figuring it out. You very much dislike the top New Zealand streamer. Is that Quinn or Quins? Is that his name? And myself. Yes, Quinn. No, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of him either. I came across him once and I was just like, oh god, this is the exact type of streamer I would never be. This is the one that just screams. Also, over here, got Cable. Pew 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 pew. The cat does not care. That's just a regular Cable. Pew 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 pew. Like Cable from the X-Men. Cable TV. Yeah, no, I'm not like. I find it interesting people who get like so many views just by screaming. Oh wait, I was supposed to do Cat of the Month this stream. Well, we're not doing Cat of the Month today. Deadpool's X. Reminds me, I'll find the card. Okay, this is deemed a great cat. Yeah, okay, we're not doing Cat of the Month today. I thought we were going to. There's a card in here, which is Deadpool. Here we go. Because you gotta have, if you have, I know this is not the point. You gotta have here, you gotta have Deadpool, right? And the flavor text, Cable, not interested. I stream everything. And it just upsets me. I was trying to find water so I could keep going. But anyway, stretch. No, I forgot we were meant to be doing Cat of the Month today. Yeah, I know, he streams everything. Okay. Let's just do some repairs while we're here. What's going on with this spider? It's like, oh, 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 oh. There's one in every group, the one that just can't stop dancing. Look into your friends group. Do you have a friend like that who just can't stop dancing? If not, because it's you. You're the one that has dance in your spirit. It checks water temperature. The one. Yeah, I'm really excited for Deadpool being a playable character in Marvel Champions. Cold. Still cold. Still cold. Yeah, I'm super excited about Deadpool becoming a playable character Champions because he's just doing dumb stuff. First off, a lot of his cards are self-referential, and then it's a game that has like 4. In Magic, like you have your 5 colors. So yeah, you have your 5 colors. In Champions, you have to choose one of the colors. And Deadpool has introduced a fifth color, which is the pool variant, which I think is really funny. And it's like really powerful, but really reckless. I think that's cool. And then anyone can be pool variant. Technically, Magic has 6 colors. What do you define the 6th color as? Colorless? Purple. They never used it, but it entered the rules at one point. I know they've joked about it entering the rules. I don't think it ever did. Pretty sure purple has never been a color. I mean, okay. Technically, if we want to go with Magic, there are other colors in Magic, but they're an unset, and the unsets change everything because gold. I missed a lot of biters back there. Gold is technically a color because a gold dragon from the D&D promo card summoned a gold dragon, specifically a gold color. Is Phyrexian a color? No. Phyrexian mana is just a different way of paying for things. It'd be like saying hybrid mana is that a color? No. We're not doing this. We're leaving. We're leaving? We're leaving. Holy shit, can we please leave? And then technically, because there was a color of you, or something of you, which meant was the color identity of your eye color. So if you had hazel eyes, technically hazel was now a color. But again, they're all unset variants, so unset I would not say counts. Tournament legal purple has never been a color. If I am wrong here, please do let me know, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. Purple wasn't from an unset. Are you really gonna have to make? Are you really gonna make me research this? Because I will. Don't think that I won't. We speculated that purple could be a 6th color. Yeah, but it's never actually been a 6th color. That was my understanding. Like, Mark Rosewater, head of R&D for Magic, has said if they were going to do a 6th color, it'd be purple, but really, quite frankly, there's no need for it. Join you in the rabbit hole? I know last time someone said join me in the rabbit hole. That didn't go well for me. Or the rabbit. But yeah, no, Mark Rosewater sort of joked around it. I think Mark Rosewater is just sort of intrigued at what you would do with a new color in the color pie, because it would kind of break a lot of their things. Thought about adding purple, but they ended up with waste instead. Yeah, so waste is colorless, but forced colorless, which is Eldrazi. So Light of Mind had to be 5th color. Standard rules, you can't Slide of Mind say orange unless you're playing an Un game. Like anything that says choose a color, it has to be one of the 5 colors of Magic. You can't choose a color that is not in Magic. Again, unless you're playing Un, but Un doesn't count. Silver bordered land does not count. Yeah, so waste was the Eldrazi color, and so that was like, if you had to, it had a cost, and it was a colorless mana symbol, but normally colorless mana symbols can be paid by any color. So if you were playing like 3 colorless, you could play like green, black, blue. It didn't matter because any color will do for colorless. But the special colorless symbols had the stipulation that they must be from a colorless source, which was specific to Eldrazi, and I think kind of an interesting idea. I didn't play any of the sets with the Eldrazi were relevant, but it was an interesting concept. Anyway, for those who don't know anything about magic, I just said a whole bunch of words there that you just go, what the fuck is he talking about? That's fair enough. It's a reasonable response. Yeah, it's not a valid choice. See, 26. Yeah, we are zooming. We can do like a percent every 20 minutes at this rate. Oh my goodness. This might actually be feasible this year. Ow, I shouldn't have done this. I should have gone circles a little bit first. Is pink a valid choice? Only in silver bordered. 25 hours? Consider that we've already done 25%, so 9 or so streams. Yeah, that's doable this year. Whoosh whoosh, I am the wind. I believe that's the quote you were after there, Gosin. Whoosh whoosh, I am the literal wind? Hmm. No, I don't need more repair packs. I've got like hundreds of the things. Yeah, I thought I had more. Oh, I do. I got thousands of the things. What was that? Must have been the wind. Meanwhile, an arrow is sticking out of their like their skull. Ah, Skyrim as a game. I am the literal wind. Whoosh whoosh. Ah, I did have my own quote wrong. I know I was referencing Chrono Trigger with that though. If a child says I am the wind, if a child in a creepy cave says I am the wind, chances are that they're actually the wind. I feel like it happened in Final Fantasy VI and also Chrono Trigger. Kosin is now a Harvey. Oh, the Harveys. The girlfriend turned to the moon. That's rough, buddy. Oh god, I love that line. A Harvey was a construction bot in the sushi belt. Like when I had 2 construction bots for the entire thing. Yeah, not the blood belt. The duck belt. You're right, with the duck belt. Speaking of my girlfriend turned to the moon, that's rough, buddy. If you liked Avatar, I recommend, if you haven't already seen it, check out Dragon Prince on Netflix. Or The Dragon Prince. It's really good. I really love it. It came out with a new season like a month or 2 ago. And I really love the show so much. And you weren't helping. You were, but there was a lot of work for you to do because we were refusing to give you help. Or friends. Duck belt. Woohoo! Apparently the Cyberpunk 2077 anime is really good. I heard it was great, yeah. Oh, if you sort of rest your eyes while looking at this, the spiders all just sort of blur together. That's something I can live with. Well, it won't be a train to the edge. You know what? It can be a train to the edge. just depend. It's not going to be from the beginning to the edge. It's going to be just a train like right there. Train to the edge was more just so I could get the supplies out there, but I've just, the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, I don't need supplies. Just need kibble? We all just need kibble. Kibble is the only thing that drives this stream, honestly. And steam.
Thanks for your support.
Thank you for the kibble, Soulburn. Is it, it's one of those things that, like, if you're moving diagonally, you're moving faster than if you were just moving straight on? Oh. What runs out first, landfill or repair packs? Landfill. But thankfully, landfill is easily replaced. Like, we can just spend, like, a couple of minutes just building more landfill, and that being said, we've got lots of landfill. But it's going to be landfill.
Thanks for your support.
Thank you for the kibble, Gosen. $512 is auspicious. Where are you seeing 512? I just killed that bug for no reason. $1,205. What? And now we just keep walking. We just taking it really easy. I need to think about repairs at some point soon, but I don't think we need to do it right now. 12 is the largest on the val number. Oh, 512 is the quote number we're up to, I see. Thank you. Really that observant, aren't I? What was the largest on val number? On val number? One val number, okay. That's an interesting fact. I don't know what I'd do with that fact, but it's interesting. No, one vowel. Oh wait, there's two vowels. Okay, well, I'm glad Turtle caught that, because I was about to repeat something very stupid to someone. But the internet told me. Soulburn lied to me. Why would he do that? And the person's like, I really don't know what you're talking about. I'm calling you very stupid. No, you made a mistake. I had a chance to read it and then repeat it. The idea of me just being sad, being like, Soulburn lied to me, and then being like, I really don't know how to help you with that. It's funny to me. Elfin lied to you? See that. that meant to be, isn't that one violent? I forget. I don't like violent anime. Like, I don't mind battle anime, you know, like your Elven Lead. I didn't know that. Elven Lead. I don't mind battle anime like your, you know, your Dragon Balls and stuff. Like, I don't mind that, but I don't want to see a lot of blood. Song of the Elf. Oh. I got a question today, and I think it was the most charming question I've heard in a while. So, uh, my coworker was working alongside me, and she was telling me about how her partner was playing a new game, and she was like really intrigued, and she started playing it. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And she's like, yeah, I think it was Dungeons and Dragons related. There was like dice and stuff. I'm like, you're playing Baldur's Gate 3? And she's like, yeah, that's it. I'm like, cool. And so she's telling me about her character, and she's playing a druid, and she's like, I was like, well, what race are you playing? She's like, elf. I'm like, okay, cool. And she's like, what's the difference between an elf and a druid? And I was like, that is such an innocent question that I really love. Like, what is the difference between an elf and a druid? And I was like, it came from a very genuine place, and didn't. And I was just like, you know, I'm at like 50%. I'm fine. And so I thought about it. I was like, it's like, what is the difference between a European and a computer programmer? And she's like, ah. And see, that goes in, that was the thing. That's the thing I realized. In her mind, druids hang around the forest, elves hang around the forest, therefore, what's the difference? And I saw that and I was like, that's kind of sweet. And I was like, I see what's happened. Only forest elves. True. But it's just like, what is the difference between a European and a computer programmer? And she's like, right. And like, one's a job, one is like a race. She's like, get it. I was just like, that's a fun question. Because, you know, she's played a little bit of D&D, I understand, but not a lot. And she's not a nerd, but she'll play a bit of stuff. And it was just like, it was just a fun question. Rebellious She is enjoying it. She's quite enjoying it. And then she was telling me I should buy it, and I'm like, I know I should buy it. I know. And I will. I'm waiting for the sale. When the sale comes, I'm buying it. Guaranteed. Excited to play it. Obvious game of the year this year? Exactly. There's a few excellent games this year. It's pretty good. How much uranium's in here? 3.1 million. It's so funny. Okay, how far are we going? Only 7.1%, damn. Baldur's Gate 3 stream? No, I'm playing that one alone. I'm sorry, that one's a experience that I want to experience on my own. That way I can be like super creepy if there's any cute NPCs. I suppose that's true. I don't know what that means. Oh, excuse my hair. No, that's fine. It's a video game, dude. Video games are not real life. As Josh Strife Hayes says, he was going to play it off stream because he wants to enjoy it. Yeah, I feel the same. If I was going to play a game on stream that's kind of like that, at least, yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you that. I mean, Baldur's Gate 2, it was Eerie, obviously. Because she was the best. And if I am wrong, then you're wrong. Really that simple. Now, the other game, the role-playing game I kind of want to play on stream, partly because I think it'll be fun and partly because I just want to finish the game, is Disco Elysium. I haven't ever finished. I got to day 2, and then I never really got around to finishing it. And I'm like, you know what? I just want to play that game in a silly way and just have fun with it. But I don't know if I'll ever have the time to stream it, let's be honest. I got too much Factorio to play. Well, Easy used to be a no-stream game, but then they brought the VA version, which is okay on stream. Wait, what? Why is the non-VA version the one that's not okay to stream? That's I would almost say that's reverse what I'd expect. I didn't know it was a no-stream game. I can see why though. I guess like because if you finish that game on stream, why do people have a reason to buy it? I suppose I can see the issues with streaming it. Reading too much text is bad for stream. Oh, so you're saying the concept of it's not no stream game as in like going, you're not allowed to stream it. It's just a bad choice. Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, I guess what are you gonna do when there's like the VA is fine, yeah, but the VA you can't really talk over it, or you can't put your. I guess you can go, oh no, you can interject your own thoughts, but you can't interject while reading. You'd have to read it aloud. All these Factorian fish. Do I have a license for the stream? I do actually. Funnily enough. Dwarf Fortress isn't text-based. Yeah, Dwarf Fortress just looks like text. Dwarf Fortress is just like reading the Matrix. And yeah, I do have a license for the stream because I'm pretty sure Woob gives a open streaming license. So yeah, I do have a license for this streaming this game. Thank you very much, Woob. Woob? Wait, am I? It's not Woob. We need an authentic Czechian Czech boy. Who's that check mark? It's Vube. Though. Veldek. Get the Ouija board. We need Veldek. The word is Polish. Wait, it's a Czech company with a Polish word? What the fuck are they doing over there? Okay, we might need to do repairs soon. Woo. Read Woope. I love that I still read it wrong. There's a bunch of geeky developers and artists that bring you Factorio. They bring me Factorio. Well, that's nice of them. Thank you. Bringing me Factorio. Okay. Well, I've always pronounced that wrong. What does Woobe mean? Thank you. Perfect timing. Comes for a translation of... sake. Don't worry, everything will be done eventually. Oh my god, that's my philosophy for this stream. I was going to say this stream, but really this entire stream. No wonder why I play so much Factorio. It'll be done eventually. Oh, a forest. That's nice. Hey. A big wall of something. Razor, that's a big wall of something, and I don't understand. I'm scared. I'm scared. 256 pogs. Oh, it is, you're right. A wall of pogs. Sure, go for it. For some reason I've never put a rule against putting links. One day I should. It's Factorio Space Age again. Should. Oh. Everything will be done eventually. Okay. Okay, now my spiders are freaking out. Spiders, stop freaking out. Put a rule against links. What, and like the cats? Why? Axe body spray for Americans. Ah, that's a valid point, yeah. Okay, I know what you mean now. Links. I get it. Alright, we're making really good progress with this new change, and I'm very happy that we've made it. Right, there's just this one worm here. There was no reason to do that to him, but he needed to pay for his crimes. It's the smell of troubled adolescence. I mean adolescents. Just regular adolescents. These are a billion yet? No. Does the ore not... Does the ore stop getting richness to a certain point? I thought the ore was just infinite richness. Like it stops getting richer to a certain point, because otherwise I'd be expecting to see billions by now, and I'm just not. Like 394 is actually kind of a small patch. Oof, way to go, this way probably. Oh, I've been bamboozled. How much ore is on a single tile? I'll tell you the next one I see. Like a million? Actually, this one might be in the billions. Yeah, okay, this one's in the billions. 2 billion, never mind. Yeah. So they go up to like a million per tile, which is pretty impressive. Okay, I like how I was complaining about that, and then it's like the next one just immediately goes, oh yeah, by the way, you're wrong. Thanks. Thanks, game. Thanks for just showing me up immediately. Big woods. We're making progress now. I think I'm happy that I've done this. I was apprehensive when I started, but now that I'm doing it. That's true, it says G, not B. Well, because it says M for mega. And I guess it says K for 1,000? With my mining tech? So 20%, so not that much more. K is kilo, so I guess I go by stand. Yeah, it's weird. Just thinking how they do. How far out? There's probably another one that's been that big since, but this is 280,000 tiles out. I'm just running to 100k. I am just running to 100%. I am just running to 100%. And you know what? I'm happier with this. We're going to get 30% today. Quite frankly, we're not going to get to 29% because I'm going to end this now. I'm just going to save this in the middle of the ocean or this lake. Actually, no, I feel like if you're going to... Is the end of the stream? Exactly, the end of the stream. So we're just going to park our bots somewhere nice. I'm going to call it. But what progress, right? We started at 22, we're at 28. 6, yeah, that's huge. Really happy. Exceedingly excited. Anyway, thank you very much for following. 4 minutes, no, unfortunately not. You hear booms? Alright, get to safety please, Soulburn. Well, unless it's not close, but still, be safe. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed yourself today. Oh god, guys, stop. I gave you those sound effects used responsibly, and this is not responsibility. It's going to take longer, I guess is what you're after. Anyway, I need to end. I need to sleep. Stretch. You gave the sounds effects to be abused. I know it. I mean, I've priced them low enough to be abused, I suppose. Hate that one. Anyway, so hopefully you've enjoyed today's stream. Next stream will be on Thursday, where I'll be streaming C Block again. I spent so many points on this shit. I love it. Yeah, so we're doing C Block on Thursday. We only do this run once a week if we can. So that won't be around until next Monday. So next stream will be a little bit more of a reasonable Factorio stream. Things being built. But don't worry, there'll still be trains. It's, what else? Yes, the social links, of course. Don't forget the social links. I can't spell social links. I'm too overwhelmed. You got youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That's where I post VODs. And you've also got the Discord link where you can find Discord link where you can find my Discord channel. It's pretty quiet over there, but if you want to post stuff, you're welcome. Just want a small community, it too. Brain work, yeah, it struggles with the crickets. It's the same sound that I hear in my head. But what? You have to go to my OnlyFan for that. OnlyFan, just the one fan. Yeah, that's all I got. So thank you very much for being here, and I hope to see you next time. Take care, everyone.